Testing, testing, testing. You got Amanda Love here from Saved by Grace. Let me sit that right there. Sit there. Shake the little hair. Okay, here we go. So, there again, this is Saved by Grace with Amanda Love. I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to express different things. I mean, not express. Share different things that I've been through and, you know, and how I came out. And you all, this is just the beginning. I have a lot to say. I've been through a lot. But I'm here to tell you, I'm not a victim no more. I'm victorious. And once you become victorious over you being a victim, then you can help somebody. Because you can share with them the things you've been through. And how that good God we serve wouldn't give up on you. Yeah, he wouldn't give up. He won't give up. Just like he said, he will... Excuse me. I'll tell you about it. I wasn't just going to go off the camera. Because everything I do is going to be real. A lot of times, I'm not going to even... Well, not a lot of times. Maybe majority of the time. I'm not going to edit a video. Because I don't want to be like everybody else. I want my videos to actually help somebody. So what I was just doing... I have the acid reflux, bad. And I have the burps and stuff like that. And I had just got through eating just some ice cream. Oh, a graham cracker. Actually, it was 3 pieces of graham crackers. You know, like 3 little square. I put ice cream on it. Here go the burping, the bloating. So I can't do a lot of that. But back to what I was saying, everything about me is real. You know, what I don't share, then that's personal. What I do share, it's real. And it's only to reach out to someone, somebody, when I share my stories. So, I would like for you to like, comment, share this video, share my channel, Saved by Grace with Amanda Love. My channel and my videos is gonna get better. You have to start somewhere. And that's a new thing in my life. Just do it. I think that's gonna be the title of this video. Just do it. We all the time let something hold us back from us just doing it. I ain't gonna let the world, nobody else hold me back no more. God don't gave me the keys. I crank up the car. Vroom, vroom. It's up to me whether I move that car and drive on and stay prayed up and go to the destinations that God want me to go through. Yeah. See, sometimes we can be blessed and not even know it because we're looking for another way. But when you trust and believe in God, Proverbs 3 verse 4 and 5 says, trust in God with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. He will guide you, hallelujah, through anything you go through. He will guide you. And then you know what he'll do? He'll direct your path. But you got to be careful right there. Because see, the devil is also smooth in his way enough to try to direct your path. Difference in God and the devil, God care. The devil is evil and he cares. Put that like that. Because he'll try to come at you with the, what you call that? The familiar, something that's natural, normal to you. And if you're not careful, you caught up. But with God, you have to have patience. Yeah, you have to trust in him. But if you hold on and just keep trusting in him, man, he gonna come through. Because I know it. from all kinds of situations I be in that you'll see that I've been in and that you're gonna see with my videos. And I'm honest. I'm not gonna be putting all that crazy stuff with the videos. Right now with me, it's eventually one day making money off my videos and books and stuff. But right now, I want to reach somebody because somebody is hurting in so many different ways. And I started out to this video. I was going to do it on bipolar. And there again, when you got bipolar and you're dealing with MS, you know, I can talk about those things because I have lived those and I am living those. But your mind has so many racing thoughts. And if a person don't know you or care enough about you to get to know who you are, not just who they portray you to be. Yeah. I think that's what I would say. Because I have a lot of racing thoughts. And I don't like to be dominant over conversations. And sometimes I'll explain it to that person, especially if I'm going to talk to that person more than one time. There I go again. Anyway. So yeah. Anybody knowing is something that's really good for acid reflux. So I have MS. So that goes together and it will create a problem. Send me something. Comment or you can DM me or whatever. Yeah, I need help with this mess. I be feeling like a dragon sometimes. Yeah, like fire just gonna come out. But back to what I was saying is, the things that goes on. And right now, a lot of people is hurting. And they got mental issues going on. But see, every day they'll put on a makeup, not necessarily physical makeup. A makeup to cover up for what's going on with them. And then they find themselves lost. And sometimes they be so lost, they can't find their way back and they commit suicide. When you got bipolar or different things, but I can say the two things that I deal with mainly. God, you have to have God, because I don't care who you is in this earth, things gonna come at you. The devil, he don't play fair. He's sneaky. But the thing about it, we know who he is and we know what his tactics is. So the thing about it, we got to stop falling into temptation, which leads us to where the devil wants us to be. But I'm here to tell you, if you're going through something, talk to somebody. You can even talk to me. You can even DM me. Because you are special and you need to be heard regardless of what is going on with you. Whether it's spiritually, physically, most definitely, I ain't gonna say most definitely, because you most definitely need spiritually, but mentally, emotionally, we all going through something. Some of us put on more makeup. There again, not the physical makeup, the makeup of, a disguise of who you really are. And if you keep being a disguise who you really are, man, you're going to have times where you don't even know how to do anything. You want to get up. You don't want to do nothing. So there again, dealing with what I deal with, I have to put God first. Like y'all will see sometimes I may go off topics or something. Man, I be dealing with all those racing thoughts. And I'm so excited. And I just go. But I'd rather have the racing thoughts and the highs of the bipolar and the manic depression than the lows. Because the lows, you don't know which way to go. You know, you be sad, you cry, you know, trying to figure out what's going on, all this stuff, you all over the place. No one understand. But I know how to handle those situations too now. Let me go back. Through the grace of God, I can handle those situations now. I gotta talk with authority. Yeah. So listen, I ain't gonna let this video be long. I got to figure out how long my cameras and tablet and all this stuff I got, how long I can do a video. But I don't want to keep you long, because if you got bipolar mental illness, sometimes, again, you have these racing thoughts. You want to do something, but you want to watch this, but you got to do this and that. So I'm going to try to make a lot of my videos not long. Because I know, you know, there again, when you have those issues, your attention span is short. But they did a survey a while back. I seen on TV. And they was talking about how people, what is it? Attention span is short. I want to get my message out. So I'm not going to make these videos long. My message always, from the beginning to the end, always going to represent him. Him, not my ceiling. No, I'm talking about God, the Father, Jehovah. From the beginning to the middle to the end, you're going to see that's what I'm about. If I so happen don't get a lot of subscribers, views, because of who I believe in, it's okay. I'm still smile. Because somebody out there need to hear this. What did Jesus do? He said, be like him. What did he do? 99 over there, 1 there. He ran, foo, 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 down the hill, jumped over, say that one, come my child, he called me friend. I come to save you. You're a friend. I come to save you. And he get you, hold you, hug you. Oh boy. And then you feel safe, you feel happy. Because you got that connection back with Jesus. Yeah. With our Heavenly Father. Yeah, you feel energized. You were saved. I've been saved in so many different circumstances. But I'm going to end this video to say, though, if you got any mental illness going on, health issues going on, like I deal with multiple sclerosis, every day you wake up, you'll never know what's going to go on. You'll never know what's going to be hurting you. I mean, you can't think of it. And then along with the bipolar, oh my God, that be a double dose sometimes. But I learned this is the time to really sit still and focus on God's word. Meditate on his word to do your best to try to overcome what you're going through. And that will work, but it takes practice. And I know it works to take practice because I'm here to tell the story. I wouldn't be where I am if I didn't trust in God and the things I'm talking about. If I didn't actually do it, it works. When you watch my videos and the things I've been through and this and that, you'll see. And I'm going to tell you this right here before I go. If you want to know why I smile, I think I should put this at the end of my videos, if not the beginning. If you want to know why I smile, it's because of the God we have. It's because of 7 years, family, some friends. Y'all know I've been sick of a dog ever since I was 9 with all kinds of other issues. But 7 years ago, God healed me. 7 years ago, he took me from that addiction to pain pills. I take a pain pill now here and there. I used to be so afraid. If I take a pain pill, that I was going to get hooked or something. My father, God, when I prayed, he tapped me on the shoulder. Don't be afraid, he said. You're not who you used to be. You were just going through something. That's what my Heavenly Father said. It's okay. Oh, he gave me so much strength, y'all, and so much different stuff that I got to do. I got to share. Yes. Yes. And, oh, by the way, being honest about it, I know I not only had addiction to taking the pills, I had addiction to selling the pills. That's bad. That is bad. Bad, bad. I had to pay for that stuff. He shot me down. When I had violated my probation back in 2018, driving on suspended license. Mind you, I'm already was on probation for something I didn't do, but I had to ride it out. And each and every step, even though I didn't understand it, I knew it was a lesson there. And, God, see, I lose my train of thought. But it's okay now, because people always say that. I be like, yay, it ain't the MS bother me. It's just life. In general, you'll forget stuff. Yeah, I like that when I hear other people say they forget. But anyway, so I'm just going to jump back in where I thought I was, what I thought I was saying. Oh, yeah, I remember. Anyway, Yeah, anything I do, it's about God. And when you see my testimonies and the things I've been through, and I want to be able to interview some friends and family of mine, so it's like a receipt to what I'm saying. Because God He have already told me, I'm using you, and I'm getting ready to use you more. Amen. One thing I want to share, no matter what you're going through, put God first. But give him time to work on you. Don't just put him first and think, boom, boom, things going to change like that, because it don't happen. Every so often it will, but the main thing, God, he could do, he could give you, he can lift you up, all that stuff. But he want a relationship with you. He want a relationship. Just as when we meet somebody and we're interested in them, we want a relationship with them. And the way you develop a relationship with a friend of Jesus is a friend. You learn about this person. And since Jesus is not only a friend, he's our Lord and Savior. Yes, indeed. So you want to learn him and love on him. Fall in love with him. Always remember, Jesus came right now. And he said, what have you learned new? Or what have you done good? Or this, and that. What are you going to say? So that's all I'm saying. Make sure you're in check right there. You know? Yeah. So there again, people with mental illness or people going through other stress stuff, hang in there. God see you. Keep praying. Don't give up just because you don't see it's working, or just because somebody else think negative. Watch my videos. You'll see. Man, I've been through stuff. And that's why I know he can bring you through. I'm no special than you. Yeah, I'm talking right to you. God love you. He love you. He just see. This why I need a channel, man. Somebody can talk, especially since I've been saved by grace. Oh my God, I would talk your ear off, but I'm not. I'm just gonna share my videos. So I'm gonna go. No, God loves you, and so do I. You can get through anything, like it says in Philippians 4:13. For through Christ who strengthened me, I could do all things through Christ who strengthened me. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave you with that one. See you, my Facebook family, friends, my YouTube subscribers, family and friends, Instagram. Yes, just all up there in the works. See ya.